Welcome back to the Kingdom Hearts 3 playthrough.
I'm gonna say, when are you gonna start? It was so delayed.
Hello, folks.
We beat not Zerg
Yeah.
and his not Zerg minions.
Can't wait to go, like, rewatch these and just see, like, every episode. It's just a longer pause with Paul saying, welcome back. It's gonna be like a full, like, 30 seconds. Welcome back!
Wait, this is a continuous thing?
Wait, do we
Like,
have two ships?
Teensy ships. They were in Cage 2. Basically, it's just a floating
Satellite? Yeah, okay, so it's a satellite.
Paul, fill us in. What happened last episode?
We did Toy Story.
We did the Toy Story level. We did some.
When he said the line.
Yeah, we pretty much
Oh, yeah,
played
let
a
him
game
cook.
that Nomura wanted to do and never got a chance to, and then we.
Never will get a chance to. Or Crystal.
do we also have existential crises about, like, the nature of being a toy and, like, how to be a toy? But that was the time before.
I mean, that was
kind of in there.
What are you trying to do now?
Go to a
just getting through
new
this
world,
website.
I imagine. But I don't
You know, now
what
that they
he's doing
own
very
Star Wars,
specifically.
you think they're gonna have a Death Star,
Death Star would be interesting, I
I
guess.
mean, they kind of did in the Cage 2 with the Nobodies.
I
Sorta
just wonder if they're
they
gonna have,
had,
like, an
at
official
least the
Death Star
Star Destroyers.
blow-up scene.
But no, we're only allowed to have the sequel trilogy.
So I was about to say, yeah, does Disney, like...
Although I guess
will they
that
put-
we could have Star Killer Base.
I was about to say, you mean like the Super Death Star that's even bigger?
Yeah,
It
well,
blows up into
that-
3 planets now.
I was about to say,
Whoa!
yeah, that's so cool.
Where are we going? Hello, worlds. This is Sora. I'm a
Alright.
programmer. Also, tweet that we've already seen.
You know, it'd have been a lot cooler if, like, the Star Wars sequel trilogy just had, like, different factions instead of just being a singular empire. Maybe they could have,
Even
like,
though-
space pirates or something.
See, that's the,
The
thing.
outside
Because it's
world
like,
is a dangerous
they technically
place.
were the rebels
You
because
must
the Empire was
stay here where you're
overthrown
safe.
and there was like a galactic republic,
Do you
so...
understand, Flower?
Flower.
safe
That's
indoors.
one of the
Oh,
weird
nice,
things.
Tangled.
So her name is Rapunzel, which, by the way, means lettuce. So how did the...
Yeah.
How's it?
But she's been calling
Yeah,
her Flower the whole time, so... Why didn't... I don't know.
Why not
Maybe,
let us?
maybe
Why is she calling
lettuce
her
was like
Flower,
a generic term
yet
back in the
then
day.
her name ends
Only
up being
on my
Rapunzel?
birthday. And I can't help but feel
Maybe
like
lettuce
they're-
was like a generic term
they're
at one
meant For
point.
me,
Or
I need to
maybe
see
it was
them, and not
referred
just
to
from
the
my
flower.
window,
I
in
don't know.
person.
What does
I
the lettuce
have
look
to
like
know
back then?
What they are.
Well, because I mean, like, apple used to be a generic term too.
Yeah, apple was the generic fruit word. Which is why pineapple, even though it has almost nothing to do with apples.
And like potatoes are like the apple of the earth or something in
Yeah.
French, I think.
And also the whole
Goffle
thing about
just...
Kingdom of
You know,
Corona.
that's actually a
what it's called?
question. Was her name Rapunzel because that's what her parents named her, or was it Rapunzel because that's what Goffle decided to call her?
I don't know.
Because this is kind of like a Luke Skywalker situation. Like,
Yeah, that was always
Wait,
really
what?
weird. How they're like, "Oh, we gotta keep his identity secret. His name is still Skywalker."
It
Like
sure
they
is a
didn't.
pretty day.
They didn't do a very good job hiding it.
I'm just gonna
really, they
assume...
did.
It's great.
I'm just gonna assume it's
It'd be
something like
perfect for a
they take a
picnic.
last name like Williams, where it's like it's so common,
There's
quote
that many
unquote.
Skywalkers.
I don't
Got
know.
me, Donald.
I'm not. Oh no, I mean I'm not
You'll figure it out as
justifying
we
it if it's an
go.
oversight, because like why would you? And why would you take him back to his home planet, the same like zip code where his dad
Sure,
grew
we
up?
were
Like
brought
that's
to this
just
world for some
Because
good
he hates
reason.
sand.
But can't we
It's like
celebrate
poetry, it
it?
rhymes, you see.
why didn't they just have him take his aunt and uncle's last name?
Oh,
Yeah, you think that's how like too. That would have actually been a lot cooler of a reveal. Like you're actually a Skywalker. You know, like that would have been a pretty good
Man, I
thing to
remember
lead with.
Rey was a Skywalker.
I mean, Leia took the name
She's
of her
self-adopted.
adopted parents.
Yeah, I
Adopt to a
kind
family
of
that doesn't
that.
exist anymore. Like, imagine killing the entire Skywalker family and adopting their name just because no one can say anything otherwise.
Yeah.
And not to mention that being like the granddaughter of their greatest enemy.
So basically, Palpatine won in a very roundabout way.
Pretty much.
You see?
More or
As
less.
soon as you mention them, they show up.
There goes
So
our
don't
pet
mention
You know my
Nick.
favorite part about the stupid bullshit at the end of the sequel trilogy?
It's okay.
Is that
send
Sidious
these
basically
guys back.
said, if you strike me down now, I'll become more powerful than you'll ever imagine. Unironically.
No, he said, I'll become part of
That's
you
it,
or
yeah,
something
man.
like that.
Go
It
on.
was the
That's what-
same logic that Obi-Wan said. If you strike me down now, I'll be more powerful than you ever imagined. And Sidious like, if you strike me down now, then I'll do the big powerful thing. And it's like, wow, it's like poetry. It's sort of...
Nothing. Name's Flynn
Except
Rider.
Obi-Wan
It's
actually
not,
had a
but
point.
yeah.
They look mad.
You see, I got a theory, right? What if the thing that Sidious described, you strike him down, he possesses your body? What if that's what
Yeah.
Obi-Wan did when Darth Vader struck him down?
I think there would
I
be
mean,
more
it
signs.
isn't, but
But think about it though. No, think about it, right? Because in the next movie after that, Darth Vader says that he's Luke's father. What if he's actually being possessed by Obi-Wan saying that? Think about it.
no, I'm gonna not think about it.
Wait, but so why would Obi-Wan tell him, yeah, we're going to open the Empire, we're going to rule all this? Will Obi-Wan just secretly, like, power hungry then in that scene?
Yeah, it was all just a ploy to get in close to Darth Vader so he could steal his body. Hey man, it makes about as much sense as the sequel trilogy, alright?
See, I'm only entertaining it because, yeah, sequel trilogy just makes me mad in every
It would
conceivable
also-
way.
It would also imply that Obi-Wan cucked Anakin, which is kind of hilarious.
You know
Also,
what?
new,
Considering,
weapon.
remember episode 3?
Oh, cool.
Remember how Obi-Wan was standing when Anakin was choking Padme? Like, that definitely looks like a, yeah, I took your woman type of stance.
I mean, there was the whole.
Okay.
There was a thing about how
It's a cool looking
Palpatine
weapon.
was like manipulating Anakin into thinking that Obi-Wan was trying to take Padme from him.
Turns out it was all true. You just had to
Sure.
like, you just had to.
So what we're saying is Palpatine is not a liar. He actually told the truth. So if he does get
Where'd
instructed, he
Flynn
will
go?
become more powerful.
Did you hear about the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
I
Bro,
think
how
I
would you
saw
even
him
know
go
what this
that way.
is?
Because he's the one that
Exactly.
killed him.
But
Yeah,
Yeah,
see,
well,
is
that's the
just a
suspicious
dead
part.
end.
Yeah.
Why do you know this?
Yeah.
Yeah, how do you know
Although,
this
yeah.
information unless you were the one who killed him?
I say we investigate.
Flynn,
Stu.
where are you?
The Forest.
Flynn?
The
The
Force.
one, the only.
So that's a cool little weapon you got there, Paul. Got that from Toy Story, right?
Yeah.
I
Turns-
imagine, yeah, that makes sense.
Turns into a hammer. Has like a claw. Oh, it has a little alien keychain. That's kind of neat.
I think it's supposed to transform into a rocket they use as a hammer.
Yeah, yeah. So
Rocket hammer.
I'm going
now that we've established that we know everything about Star Wars, I gotta ask: does anyone even know anything about Tangled? I've
Yo.
never seen it.
I've watched it.
I know.
What?
I know pretty much everything that the basic stuff,
I know
and I
about
know
the
stuff
plot
from
twist.
the animated series.
Tango's hair has healing properties.
Didn't the villain like age like in a nanosecond and
She
like
will.
yeah, like
She
that?
will. Don't
Yeah.
worry.
Because she was relying on Tango's hair for basically eternal youth.
I got you.
So Flynn Rider, well, he has a real name. I forget what it is.
He's Eugene,
but-
prince of another
Eugene.
kingdom, as it turns out.
Classic. Anyway, he cuts her hair at the end, and that's what kills her.
Awful.
Well, at least he got away safe. Right?
Yeah,
No.
right.
How did they not see that?
Hey,
It's the hole behind the waterfall.
Okay, so yeah, Goffel's been keeping Rapunzel in the tower to keep herself
This way,
alive.
guys.
Turns out
It's
she
a
actually
secret
had a
passage.
second, actual biological daughter who she's been paying non-attention to keep herself alive with Rapunzel. I have no idea how that works. Just go with it. And that kind of comes ahead because that daughter turns out to become Rapunzel's lady-in-waiting / bodyguard in the animated series.
All right.
Also the embodiment of the moon god, just as Rapunzel is the embodiment of the sun god. Because that's how the animated series decided to go with this whole thing.
Oh, Flynn, how did you get yourself in this situation?
He has a hair fetish, okay?
How you doing? The name's Flynn Rider. How's your day going? Huh?
And slapped.
Yeah, that's not really gonna
Who
work.
else knows my location, Flynn Rider?
All right, hang on, Blondie.
Rapunzel.
Gesundheit. Here's the deal. I was in a situation gallivanting through the forest when I stumbled upon a... Oh? Oh, no, no. No. Where is my satchel?
I've hidden it. Somewhere you'll never find it.
You know, the hilarious thing is that
So,
technically,
what do you want with my hair?
what's
To
in the
cut it?
satchel belongs
Sell
to
it?
Rapunzel.
No!
Wait, you don't want my hair?
Why on earth would I want your hair? Look, I was being chased. I saw a tower. I climbed it. Okay? End of story.
That's not like the most adventure-y thing to say. Like, I just couldn't resist climbing the tower, man.
Well, he's hiding. He's being chased by guards.
Who's that little friend?
And a horse.
That's her chameleon. I forgot what its name is.
Okay, Flynn Rider. I'm prepared to offer you a deal.
A deal?
Look this way.
He stopped going up.
Do you know what these are?
He fell on his face.
You mean the lantern thing they do for the princess?
Lanterns. I knew they weren't stars. Well, tomorrow evening, they will light the night sky with these lanterns. You will act as my guide, take me to these lanterns, and return me
That
home
looks so
safely.
uncomfortable.
Then, and only
Well,
then,
yeah, that's kind of how
will
that
I
works.
return your satchel to you. That is my
It's
deal.
probably more uncomfortable as having that
Okay.
much hair.
Unfortunately...
Think about it.
Oh, the weight of carrying that and
Kingdom and
lugging
I
around
aren't
everywhere and
exactly
gets stuck on
simpatico at the
everything.
moment, so I
Also
think the
just
main thing
maintaining
is-
it.
Well, the main thing is it would be really gross because it's constantly touching the floor.
Oh man, all the
True.
dust and all the stuff that is.
Something brought you here, Flynn Rider. Call it what you will.
All the spiders that could crawl into it.
The rider.
So I have made the decision to
Yeah, and
trust
the-
you.
A horrible
The
decision,
turkey
Rita.
sandwiches. Yeah.
I am serious.
The bananas.
Nobody's gonna understand this.
Yeah.
Let me get this straight. I
The
take you to see
sleeping
the
mouse in her hair. It's
home.
somewhere.
Eh,
Then
You
you
have
give
to
me
find
back
it.
my satchel?
I
about the
promise.
bird.
And when I promise something, I never, ever break that promise. Ever.
Okay. That doesn't really mean anything to him.
Oh, what to do? I cannot let her find that tiara. Okay, just think. I need the satchel, and Blondie has it. There might be more monsters out there. I've got it. The three guys in the funny outfits.
Like a whole conversation
Oh,
now.
boy.
Like she's just
Tough enough to
watching
come in
him just
handy.
like make these
All right,
faces
fine.
and
I'll take you. But on one condition. My three sidekicks come along.
Dang, we don't get to see him get hit by a frying pan.
This is a neat little area.
Look at that. A tower.
Yeah, you've been to a castle. So
Let's
what?
check it out.
I mean, it's a tower in the middle of nowhere, so...
Oh, he always said a tower. He didn't say the in the middle of nowhere. Also, Kupo Kupo.
I won't forget this place anytime soon.
I can't wait to go to Castle Women and regret that statement.
What happened to the guy we only just met?
Kupo Kupo. Ability ring. Magic ring.
Having a
I don't know why we need.
are we selling this
Trust
stuff?
me.
No, we're buying.
No, we're buying
It's
it.
in the mail.
Oh, right.
Mail?
Hey,
Forget to mail that off.
we got?
Yeah, sick.
All right, these guys.
Power excited. Kill the mushrooms. Get that
Dandelions,
random mini
actually.
game where we surf. Not the same mushroom, but I don't care.
Oh boy, time to watch a glorified cutscene. Do all the
Time to
work.
go on another Disney ride.
Well, he's got some control over it.
Yeah, at least it doesn't like the freaking Pegasus that just points the camera directly at him.
Yeah, he's got. And we.
You're just making your own roller coaster.
Also, their clothes must be soaked
Nah.
when they attacked.
You just do it home.
That's not pleasant at all. I was on one of those rides.
Fiery tornado.
I was on a ride like that once, and man,
Yeah,
my clothes
you
were
get soaked.
soaked, and it ruined my day.
Yeah, that's always been kind of the problem with those
That might
rides.
I'm gonna use a certain spell.
Certain spell.
Blizzard. Arrow.
I think the worst part is when your shoes get soaked, and it just feels
Yeah.
gross all day.
Yeah. I've had that happen on a rainy day. Beat 'em up.
It's part cactus, it's part rocket. Amazing.
Cactus? What?
Oh yeah, isn't the sword a cactus?
Yeah, it's really strange because like any
I mean, the cactus is still
like
there.
pretense that this is a
Yeah, the cactus is there.
I guess that's like no, I guess that is a cactus. Why?
Yeah. Well, that's the woody part.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just hate how like the keyblade hasn't really been a key for a while now.
It's never a
It
key.
just kind of loses its aesthetic.
God dang it.
It's just
Again?
a blade with the weird shapes on it.
But even
I mean,
then,
you
like this is a
just don't want
cactus. It's not even a blade. It's just any
Keyblade
indicator.
is a misnomer. It's
Hey,
just a
I think that's a
club.
lucky emblem.
It's just like any
Oh.
indicator that is a key or a
Let's
blade is
see.
kind of gone. It kind of just lost all of its design elements.
You're gonna need a better vantage point to take a picture of that.
It's a stick with a thing on the end. So it's basically
Yeah, that's
a
what it should
hammer.
really be
Let's
called.
see.
Yeah, I think I'm
What
gonna need
vantage
to go
point
with
do we
this.
need to look?
Cutscene.
We got
Dang
to
it,
the
so
tower.
you have
we
a
did
stick with a thing on the end too?
I prefer to call it a keyblade.
And he just happens to have arrows.
We.
Did you consider going down the way you came up?
That must hurt.
Also, Rapunzel, why didn't you do this before?
Forbidden by mother.
Well, it's not like she's always being watched. She's not being watched right now. To her knowledge, at
So
least.
soft.
It's like
I'm
pants!
free. I'm really free.
It probably doesn't feel like
I feel like I've missed a few
Flynn,
steps.
good to see you in one
What?
piece.
Yeah, so
The name of the treasure?
this is one of those levels where they count on you watching the movie,
Who's she?
so you have all the
That would be
pieces
Rapunzel.
that you
Something
didn't
tells
see.
me this could be her
Ah.
time outdoors. Give her a few minutes. to get
Because
So I
yeah,
missed it.
they do this quite a few times. The next time is going to be with Frozen, and then it's with Pirates of the Caribbean.
Got it. So I need to do my homework before doing this playthrough. Got it.
I did this. I can't believe I did this.
she's kind of just been
Oh,
excited.
Frida.
I did this. Mother would be so furious if she knew I disobeyed her and left
This
the
is
tower.
funnier when
But that's
it's
okay.
just
I mean, what she doesn't know
Okay.
won't kill her, right? No. Oh my gosh. This would kill her.
We are.
This is
We,
so
we are jumping.
I'm a horrible daughter.
I think this is like going like scene for scene from the movie.
Back! I am a despicable human being. Best day ever!
Worst day ever.
Maybe I don't need to see the movie.
the hell
Maybe I
is
can
going
just
on?
watch
Forward with
this.
yourself here.
She's getting really excited, but also mixed feelings about leaving the tower.
Yeah.
Emotions, right?
Stop right there! Who are you?
I told you before.
They've been
my
with her the whole time.
Sidekicks?
May I introduce?
Oh, my name's Sora.
Donald.
And I'm Goofy.
In that order.
Yes, ma'am.
Sora.
Don't
Donald,
call me
and
ma'am.
Goofy. It's nice to meet you too. I'm Rapunzel.
Introducing me
My
again.
sidekicks. Hey,
Since when is that?
she really wants to see the lantern show tomorrow night. Now, I'm a nice guy, so I've decided to help her. Only problem
And she
is those
can't hear a
monsters might show up again. I can get her to the kingdom, but you guys are clearly more cut out for combat.
Yeah, I mean, look at Donald here. He's clearly more cut for combat.
He's built to fight.
Yay.
Whatever that means.
Just leave it to
Okay.
us.
Done.
Okay, go back to sleep. And then I'll wake
I'm
you up.
guessing Flynn doesn't join the party, I guess.
Oh no, they join. They join. You'll see.
I want to pick up that hair.
Before Donald steps on it.
All kinds of ways.
Yeah, where is all the hair?
Donald's gonna step on it.
Where is all the hair?
The outside world must seem so big and scary. I know how she feels. Lucky for me, you two came along at just the right time. And the rest has been unforgettable.
Well, to be fair, Sora, Leon and the others also came.
Yep, unforgettable. Just like your face.
Okay, that
Okay.
was not even necessary.
Sora, that was uncalled for.
I know what that was about.
Come on, Mal.
I forget Donald's face all the time.
Wow, rude.
It's a very generic duck face. I get him and Howard the Duck mixed up all the time.
Good, she finally picked up her hair.
Look, the flowers are growing on top of the water.
Those are lily pads.
Rapunzel must be pretty excited if this is really her first time outside the tower.
Rapunzel has a great smile.
Thanks, Donald.
Adding more to the conversation, I see Donald.
You're welcome, Eugene. We know that. That's Flynn Merrick, totally different person.
He has golden hair as her equipable weapon.
Yeah, she's like Shantae.
Can we unequip it?
Doubtful. You just unequip it, she goes bald.
Can we equip
Oh,
it
she
then
doesn't-
to
wait.
Goofy?
Wait.
Can we unequip it on
Is-
Rapunzel, put it on Goofy? It'd be better for him anyways.
Well, she has the frying pan on. Does she have the hair actually an equivalent thing?
Oh, it
It's
looks like
not.
that's
No,
her
no, no.
weapon.
You can't unequip
No, it's
from
the
the
frying
guest
pan.
characters.
Ah, shucks.
Her weapon's the frying pan.
I can't tell you.
Sora!
Look at her hair.
I've painted
Please.
everything I can see from my window. But now I get to see it all up close.
Cool.
Maybe this isn't such a good idea after all.
What are you talking about? Everything's fine.
Ooh.
Except for that thing.
Why don't you just stop and...
the hair's not bunched up. It's back
Yeah,
and drag.
that is not a plan.
Look!
That
What
is
is
a demon.
that? It's so fluffy! Huh.
It's breathing. Oh.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Evil.
Heartless.
It's an angry dandelion.
Rapunzel,
Stay
take
back.
cover.
Not close enough.
All right. I hate to say it, but I'm letting you out of this deal.
What?
It's way too scary out here. Let's just turn around and take you home.
No, I am seeing those lanterns.
Oh, come on!
Rapunzel?
It's okay. I'm not afraid to face
But does
them.
she not have shoes?
No.
No.
Be careful, Rapunzel.
Yeah,
I will.
Use them.
well, you're indoors. What if you stub your toe or something?
You need a towel.
Sucks.
Sucks to be you, I guess.
Also on wood, I guess.
Whoa, whoa!
Yeah,
Flynn.
right on a barrel.
Is that why they call him Flynn Rider?
Yes. Wow. No boil, but like. Cool. Whatever you say, Donald.
I wish I knew what he was saying.
Time for some magic, I believe.
Probably.
Yeah, it's a little bit excessive to knock all these flowers with a giant mallet.
And that's their problem. They were the aggressors.
I suppose. But what's their game plan? Are they just gonna jump about and be a nuisance?
Pretty much that's what they do.
Make spring season really awful.
Oh, they have like pollen abilities. Oh. Oh no, my allergies.
When it's spring, suddenly everything is totally yellow.
You know, I take everything back. Paul, please destroy all of them.
Nice camera.
Don't let a single one survive.
I don't know what I did, but it worked.
And also shows up, yep.
Meanwhile,
Rapunzel!
Remember, Lady Gaga is a good person. She's very concerned about Rapunzel.
she's her mom after all. She's
Exactly.
worried about her daughter. She's been kidnapped.
He's worried about her hair, mostly.
Oh yeah, she needs like a comb or something. Her hair is all kind of a mess right now.
That's very shiny.
Well, hello, Sebastian. Welcome.
yeah, the statue.
We're watching Tangled,
Finally
the
decided to
game.
show up.
Late. I had a long work week.
Weak. Dead
he's
or
not
My
alive.
work
captured
week
his muscle.
ended this morning,
Oh,
and I had sleep.
right. Our
Oh,
organization
okay.
member for this level.
Oh,
Oh.
nice.
Okay,
That's
so this
very
is
fitting.
Marluxia.
I'm Marluxia.
He's a former
No,
Keyblade
it's
wielder
Marluxia.
from like way back when, and now he wields a scythe and works for Xehanort.
He's, yeah, Organization 13. Number 1? Or, no, not
I believe
one.
he was number 11.
Seth?
11.
He's something.
He was number 11. He was the graceful
I
assassin.
can't believe how wonderful this is. Mother
I
said
can't believe
the
it
world
either.
was dangerous. I'm starting to see that she was right.
Yeah, most of the more dangerous the actual dangers of this world, though, Rapunzel, tend to sing and dance. Usually about dreams.
No.
Oh, hello there, lady. Are you lost?
Romantic unicorns.
Wait, there are unicorns? Oh,
Whoa!
that's awkward. And then you died at the end.
That was uncalled for. It's kind of scary how her hair can just constrict you like that, like some sort of snake.
Guess.
I don't know, it's almost like it has a mind of its own.
Oh,
Yeah,
that reminds
just
me.
have
So
mirror
this
link
is,
through it.
the weapon actually changed how magic is cast. Watch this.
Yeah, your fire is now as it was in Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah?
Basically. I don't remember how fire is in this game by default, though.
Honestly, I forgot too.
Dandelions!
But they're evil!
Well, not these ones.
Look!
She doesn't know that.
Oh! Watch!
I'm gonna eat all of these.
Why would she eat them?
This may take a while. Hold on.
She doesn't know any better.
Speed this up.
But I wish there was a way to make more fly at once.
Unfortunately, Arrow is not enough to please her.
Let's see. Where are the most dandelions?
Oh, okay, never mind. We do have to do that.
There we go.
Man,
They're just
dandelions
like
are the
glowing
worst.
lights.
They're weeds.
We'll go
Get
with
them off
it.
my yard, please.
Hey, look, they're only called weeds because we call them that.
I never imagined the forest would be so
I will
big.
keep calling them that until they're off my yard.
It's like the world goes on forever.
Racist.
I wonder how she'd react if she followed you into another world. Like she followed you into the gummy ship or something.
I've been wondering
Are
that
these
for about
those
a lot
cars
of these
that
characters,
people
actually.
talk about?
But she's just amazed to see another forest.
And she's gonna have her mind blown when we take her to Toy Story World.
Yeah.
I wonder if she would be like the same size as the toys or a full-size human.
Probably a toy, but I'm trying to figure out what kind of toy.
I mean, yeah,
Barbie?
it's not like
A
Sora.
doll, maybe?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
like
like,
the safe
no, not
answer.
like a Barbie doll, but maybe like a one of those
Yeah, she's gotta be a Barbie.
stuffed dolls.
Like a stuffed animal?
See, I was thinking more like one of those like really sticky
I want to
hands
see what's at the top
because
of
it
the
can
hill.
stretch like your hair.
Yeah, I was thinking that earlier when we saw the giant freaking hand thing that Sora used. That weird giant hand weapon.
I'm forgetting about this.
Was that the crane that he pulled out at one point?
I don't remember. I just remember he like pulled out some big sticky thing that slapped something.
I do not remember that.
Play back the tapes. We'll see you in like the
Okay,
first
yeah,
5
so
minutes.
Our audience has no idea what
the
it
claw
is.
mode's finisher is a not the claw mode, the drill mode. Its finisher is a claw. And like a claw machine.
I think that's what I meant, but...
Ah, dang it.
Why are you sleepy? Oh, that's right, that's actually a set for the game.
Here goes.
Explosions.
I didn't know
Dang it,
Rapunzel
why
was
didn't we
a
get the
Michael
one in the
Bay
bottom?
movie.
This is always the female
It's kind of funny seeing you just go, fuck the Keyblade, I'm gonna use something completely different.
Well, this is a Keyblade. It's just its ability is to
Its
transform
ability
to
is to
something
turn
that isn't a
into a hammer.
Keyblade.
Its ability is to become big.
Oh my gosh!
Oh my gosh!
There was a sign. She got really excited about that sign. So, for those who've seen Tangled, is it good? Is it a
It's
good
a fun
movie?
Yeah?
It's a fun time.
Yeah?
It's
It was
definitely
like their
different for like
first
the
3D
actual
movie in a
story
while,
of it,
right?
though.
Yeah, it
Since
was.
you know the handsome prince technically wasn't an actual prince until the animated series. So it was a unique take on the story.
Interesting.
Right. So you know
And-
how in Cage 2 all the organization members had like their own version of nobodies?
Okay, that's suspicious.
So this is
Rapunzel. Don't worry. I know to be careful around flowers now.
this is Marluxia's.
Whatever it is, it's not normal. I'll take a look.
And like all nobodies that are slightly higher, they are named after a Final Fantasy class. In this case, the Assassins. No, not the Assassins. There's something else. Oh, crap.
Yeah, but that's like a flower.
We're
It's
all
not an
clear.
assassin.
You are not in all clear,
No.
Sora.
Why would you say that, Sora? No, finally the music's back.
Oh, okay. I see it now.
What?
These
I
guys,
see the resemblance.
They're nobodies.
Oh.
Mother said the outside world would be full of
Okay,
ruffians
yeah,
and
they're the
thugs.
Reaper nobodies.
I mean, it makes sense what they say.
I don't know.
Rapunzel, Flynn, stay back.
No.
Goofy just
I
said
want
it,
to help
Donald.
you
They're
fight.
nobodies.
I know, but I'm afraid you can't hurt these guys
I
with
wonder
a
if it
frying
hurts their
pan.
feelings when
Trust
they
me
hear
on
that.
this.
I don't
Flynn,
know. I mean,
could you
you
explain?
seem to
That
be
would
able to
imply they
hit
have
them with
feelings.
a hammer and
Knowing when to flee is
a
one of my specialties.
and other blunt objects. So
Come on,
I
Rapunzel.
think
Gotta go.
But
it'd actually be hilarious
Look,
to see
I
them
want to stay and slug it out too.
get
But
hit
my
by a frying pan.
sidekicks have
Actually,
it covered.
all right. Please be careful, Sora.
No. I'm sorry. Remind me, why can't they hurt nobodies?
I'm guessing it's because they're like boneless.
Of course, we've never seen this kind before.
I would just figure they're just not
like
strong
chicken.
enough. I mean, Sora's got magic. So.
Well, yeah, but they were doing well against the Heartless.
That's
Oh.
because Heartless have bones.
Ah, that's
I guess they're because they're more
understood.
physical.
Ah, yeah, shadows have bones.
I thought maybe like there's like a
I mean, to be fair,
explanation.
plants are pretty physical too.
So Heartless have bones,
Although-
but nobody's are boneless. How do you
Yes.
serve this as food?
Percussive damage doesn't exactly work well against plants.
So if you eat a Heartless, there'll be like a crunch to it.
Ugh.
Oh.
They're not good to put on pizza.
Yeah, they have this weird attack where they like turn into actual like flowers and tentacles.
Get him, Goofy! Get him,
You're
Goofy!
just slowly walking behind his shield.
You're doing the shield bash.
That is the lamest thing I've ever seen.
I know. It's something to do.
Why is this a thing?
Hey! It makes you invincible, so...
Well,
That's
just
great,
find
I love
weird
it.
Because not only is the shield super tiny, but they're also awkwardly like creeping behind him, like they're like
Magic
holding
barrier,
a single
just go with it.
flashlight.
You know
Well,
who uses
the pose looks like they're
nobodies?
holding like a single flashlight in like a dark hallway or something.
Yeah,
Probably should have noticed.
I'm surprised we
I
haven't
love
seen
Goofy
them.
mode.
I know you're there. Come out, you has-beens.
Speaking of a two-time has-been,
Has-beens? Now why would you say that?
Because bossing around nobodies? That's the old organization.
yeah, but you saw Zemnis, so...
Are you in the real one too? Good for you.
My name is Marluxia, and yes, that is correct. How interesting
What
it
kind of
is
name
to
is
see
that?
you again, Sora.
So you guys
name
remember
was
how
again.
fun it was to see young Xehanort get taken
You
down a
know it?
peg by Woody?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, that doesn't happen to
Sword
this
one.
jackass.
Because I remember you exceedingly well.
Which sucks, because
Oh,
I'd
wow.
love to see him
It's
like get
those
pegged
memories
with a
I'd
frying
soon
pan. It
erase.
would have been a wonderful.
I don't know what you're saying.
Nor should you. Nor will you ever, for that matter. Now, if you'll permit me, I've come to ask a favor.
Why, go take
Favor?
that.
You have got to be kidding me.
Please hear what I have to say. I'm sure you've noticed.
I planted a flower.
Perhaps not. But you should know that maiden with you, Rapunzel, is the very light of this world. I would see you guard her from its dark horrors.
Huh? Starting with you, right?
All the organization seeks is balance. You must understand, our ultimate objective is not to clash with the light. We seek to complement it. Use that Keyblade to keep Rapunzel safe.
Sure. Great.
All right, dude. That's
Yeah, these
what
guys,
we were
they make about as
doing.
much sense as anything else.
I'm glad.
Rapunzel's
I'm glad we're all on the
light.
same page here.
Hey,
Yeah,
where did they go?
so Rapunzel is
Yes,
part
they
of
must,
the
run on
new
ahead.
Princesses
Then we'd better go
Apart
find them.
from the last game, from the first game.
A new
I really
Princesses
don't like what
Apart?
that guy said.
Yeah, because they
Aw,
want to show
man,
off the new
can't
Disney
wait.
princesses, I guess.
I can't wait for Ganondorf to be reincarnated.
Don't let what Marluxia said bother you, Sora.
better find Rapunzel soon.
Let's
Thank
follow
God for
their
subtitles. I had no idea what the fuck he said otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, people are also talking over it.
No, I'm just saying Donald. He's so hard to
Oh, yeah,
comprehend.
Donald, definitely.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, we didn't get a picture of that hid Mickey.
I'll get it when we get back. But hey, anything you guys see something Mickey shaped, let me know.
Man, the idea of you having to
okay.
scour every fucking level. I don't know why they're so obsessed with these collectibles and making them so hidden.
Have you played a Square Enix game before?
Collectathons.
What's the reward for getting all the lucky emblems anyways?
Oh, you get a,
Probably the only time last time.
what is it? Oh, a piece of the Ultima weapon.
Yeah, go figure.
Cool.
But do they expect you to go back through every single level and then just awkwardly
Yes.
scour every inch of it?
I mean, you don't need to, it just, if you want to get the, Ultimate Keyblade or not.
Does anybody go for that?
Yes.
No, they usually stop when they get the Winnie the Pooh Keyblade, because that's the second best one.
Or that.
That's as good an explanation as any.
The
Well,
good
honestly,
enough
getting
Keyblade.
it isn't that hard, so other people tend to.
Yeah.
And I guess my main problem is like collectathon stuff. It's usually fun and satisfying to see a thing in a place that you don't know how to reach, and then you finally reach it. But this is just straight up hidden. Like you kind of have to look up where everything's at.
Oh, guys, I got the monkey. Take that, evil
work.
Abu.
Good work.
Abu? Yeah, fine. We don't have a map.
You sure they went this way?
Positive.
It's
But let me
where the
first
signs
eat
are
every
pointing.
single mushroom on the way.
Donald, I think it's safe to say this is the correct path.
I got that going the right way.
I wonder where they went.
Don't worry. They couldn't have gotten too far.
Oh boy.
You just had to stop and talk.
Oh.
Hey, blame the has-been, not me.
I think you mean Marluxia. I bet that's the name the has-been would prefer.
Damn, Goofy.
He's just being polite.
Rapunzel! Flynn!
Excuse me, good travelers. Do you know Rapunzel?
Yeah, sort of.
Why?
My apologies. I'm Rapunzel's mother.
Ignore the fact
poor
that I have
child
no
left home without a
actual
word, and I've just been
similarities to
worried
him.
sick. Please tell me,
To her.
where is my dear, sweet
Yeah,
girl?
no
But
blonde
why?
hair.
Because her hair
We
color's
tell
different?
you,
I mean,
but
it's
we
not that
lost
much of
her.
a...
Maybe like the dad has blonde hair.
Yeah, I mean, you can have
We
different
could
hair
look
colors than
together.
your parents.
Lost her? You're of no
She
use
could be
to me.
adopted.
I mean, her facial features aren't too far off. It's still in the same art style, so it's kind of hard to really...
I'll find her myself.
Oh man, imagine if Sorenal and Goofy were in the same art style.
You knew
What if
that.
Marluxia was onto something back there?
You trust organization talking?
What? No, of course not. But what if?
I agree. Why is Rapunzel in danger? And what darkness is after her?
Well, guys, the first
These are
step is
good
to
questions,
find her.
Goofy. Always
What
asking the good
darkness is
questions.
after?
I hope Rapunzel's okay.
I bet she is.
Oh, we're not gonna go in the scary woods, are we?
That's where we always go.
What he said.
Yay.
Oh.
You won't get lost when we find the map.
We've got company.
What? Oh, so the dusks. Okay.
My turn. Time to play some whack-a-mole.
Hammer time.
Fuck him up!
Bonk.
Yeah, I've been wondering for a while, are any of these encounters actually challenging? Because it just seems like you have just so much stuff to just kind of...
Yeah, I mean, I'm honestly having fun doing this, so I'm not kidding.
That's fair.
Yeah, carousel that we...
It just seems like it's a lot easier than the previous
game.
Well, I think we picked one of the easier difficulties, right? Or normal mode or something?
I think we just picked normal.
I'm just gonna chop it up to that Sora's has gotten stronger, even though he's kind of gotten nerfed.
Oh yeah.
Here we go.
Okay.
It just doesn't end.
Get the mushroom.
Yes.
Wait, was that a mushroom? Moro? Okay.
It's a type of mushroom.
I can do it.
Yeah!
It's over.
Drill!
It's over, he says.
Is anything ever truly over? They've released like what, 6?
Is this the sticky claw?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, okay.
Huh.
Yeah, that was the claw.
Because I was thinking the same thing when I initially saw that, and you brought up those fucking sticky things, and I'm just thinking, is that where Sam got that idea?
Sticky
Did it just
air.
invoke that thought in both of our heads?
Possibly.
Okay, fireworks. Might get used to.
No one expects the fireworks.
But
Just
what if
random
it's 4th of
bullshit
July?
go of the game.
I mean, Moon Knight
Oh,
is a
we
Disney
can't get away.
I
character.
think I see something.
Is it a Mickey? No, probably not.
Nice.
Could be.
Probably not. Yay, we got the map. It's the map, it's the map. It's the map, it's the map.
It's the map!
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I said.
He's the one you need to know.
Is he the star of the show?
There's a place you need to get.
He can get you there.
I bet. He's the map.
You know, I love how we're all,
Jeez.
like, too old to be the demographic that watched that, but we all, like, were
Remember
subjected
it.
to seeing it at one point.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it's the only thing that's on, so... Fuck
Yeah. Why not? I remember that age when you get too old for that kind of stuff. I was talking to a fellow student of mine. I was telling him, like, hey, dude, did you see the most recent episode of Dora the Explorer? Yeah, check this out. Check this out. You know that sniper guy, right? He actually sniped from her. Crazy, right? And then then my student goes, dude,
What are you talking about?
you're watching Dora? You're too old for that. Like, oh. But anyways, after that, I went to college, so.
At the same time, you did
Never
learn
saw
a
that guy
couple
again.
words in Spanish. Now you know how to say the word blue.
Azul.
Yeah, sure, I know how to.
You know, it was really
speak it.
weird how, like, you think, like, the swiper no swiping thing would have been in Spanish.
Well, no,
No.
they have.
Yeah, I'm getting out of here.
Repeat a phrase in English. Completely going against the theme of the show.
Well, this is important. This is serious. What if someone actually is trying to steal your stuff in real life?
What if it's just real life stuff? Real
so what you're
life
saying is,
thing?
it's only important if it's in English.
Yes. It's very important.
What a great message for this show that's teaching children Spanish, that Spanish isn't important.
Look, how are you going to get the bullies to stop stealing your crap if you speak to them in Spanish? They won't have a clue what you're saying.
I think does Piper know Spanish?
They'll be scared of you, and then they'll run away.
That is a good question. I don't know if they ever established that he does.
They can climb walls?
But like, I want to see
They climb now?
walls now?
The monkeys. Why would they
how
not?
often does saying Piper knows Spanish actually work on him?
They
Like-
climb now. Oh, God.
Gotta love the sequel trilogy.
Yeah, about that. So I know that the clone troopers definitely had jetpacks and whatnot before, but had any of the stormtroopers before that point?
Well, the thing is, it's not even that. Well, the thing is, it's not even that impressive technologically.
Like they had it for thousands of years. Like even in Old Republic, they had stuff like this.
But even aside from that, like it's just not that impressive. They have fucking spaceships. They have a star. They have a fucking Death Star that can blow up planets. Like they got like automated droids and shit. Like the guy has a jetpack. That's so fucking surprising.
It's
Boba Fett was in the
revolutionary.
original trilogy. He has a jetpack.
Yeah, but that's that's a single guy, not just a bunch of run-of-the-mill soldiers.
But my point is, it's like if you were to say they have rockets now, it's like that's impressive. Out of all the things you've seen, that's so stand out, really.
Look, I'm just trying to figure out how they were able to get those speeds on a treaded vehicle.
But yeah, either way, it was just a very,
where's
very
the chameleon?
forced line that doesn't really fit into the setting.
Where's the chameleon? It was just on her head. Now
It's in her
gone.
hair somewhere.
It's the horse.
Like the sleeping
Nobody
rat.
appreciates you, do they?
Exactly.
Oh, come on!
No one appreciates you but me, you see. Everyone
nothing but
else
a
hates
big
you, but not
sweetheart.
me, though.
Isn't that
Whose
right?
horse is this?
The
Maximus?
people who are hunting down Flynn.
I believe he was the
got to be
captain
kidding
of the guards.
Look, today
So, basically.
is kind of the biggest day of my life. And the thing is, I need you not to get him arrested. Just for 24 hours, and then you can chase each other to your heart's content. Okay?
Slap.
Flynn,
And it's
come on, man.
Also my birthday.
It's sensitive.
Just so you know.
The horse doesn't have hands. Oh, okay.
Yeah. As I said.
Rapunzel!
You're here, and you're okay.
Yeah, you too.
And look, I meet a friend. Meet Maximus.
That's not a
You
friend.
could say
That's a
Flynn introduced
horse.
us, and where one goes,
You
the
can't
other
be
follows.
friends with animals,
This
Rapunzel.
is
That's just
Sora,
weird,
Goofy, and Donald.
said Sora.
Not in that order. Huh.
Wait. Yeah. But they finally switched it up.
Come on. The kingdom's not far.
Rapunzel breaks tradition. Really?
What? What was that?
He just cut him off.
Just mash through all of his dialogue. Sorry, Goofy. I don't care what you gotta say.
You were mentioned second
this
instead of
place is
third,
beautiful.
so I don't care about you
It's
anymore.
so
Maximus
pretty.
just stays behind. Huh.
Weird.
That'd be weird if a horse joined your party.
Not really.
Why the?
I mean, I guess if it's like a normal horse instead of like
It's
someone
a
like
super horse.
horse color.
Yeah,
Although
it's
at
gotta
the
be like
same
a
time,
talking
Simba is joining us, and
Disney
he was
horse.
basically just a quadruped animal.
I mean, to be fair, would you rather have a pretty conscientious horse or a literal cowboy toy on your team for fighting?
I mean,
Rob with the cowboy toy. He's got 12 different voice lines.
The kingdom's not far, but we need to scale these cliffs.
I would love it if, like,
Well, then
Woody
let's look
just
for a way
scaled
up.
with, like, the size of everything else.
So we
that
could
would-
take him along.
Sora, over here.
You'd just be this giant toy walking around.
Come on, let's swing across.
You think he would
and
still
look
do
for
like the
a
toy
path.
stick?
Come on.
Even though now he's like proper size.
God. It just see a normal person and just falls.
It just flops over.
So, like,
He's
like
dead.
what he's based
No.
off
He's
of?
just very shy. Barrel riding. Yeah. Look at that cliff that you can scale.
How did you know? Is it the pulsating?
No, it's the yellow paint.
Man, I love it when
God,
my
I
walls
hate that.
pulsate.
Look, the only reason why your walls don't pulsate is because you can't walk up them. Because you're bad.
Yeah, I'm not as pure of heart as Sora is over here.
The game mechanics make me wonder if, like, that was real, right? It's like, you're about to enter a dangerous area. Would you like to save now? Like, what if you could, like, see stuff
that?
like that?
Do that in real life.
Yeah.
Dude, I would be afraid. Like, if you're just, imagine you're just driving on the road and then all of a sudden that pop-up shows up. What do you mean?
Isn't that
You
what
think
having
quick time
anxiety basically is?
Bro, you just be square about like, oh no, I gotta do a quick. How do I even press this button?
Wait a second. What do you mean save now?
I mean, you can't rest when there's enemies nearby.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
This way, Sora.
What do you mean the autosave feature is turned off? Alright,
What
time
do you
for
mean my save file
animation.
corrupted?
Why does that animation look
Choppy? Yeah, it doesn't have very many frames. Yeah.
What do you mean I won't be able to return after this save point?
What do you mean I've been disconnected from online play?
What do you mean there are 3 more collectibles?
What do you mean I've been banned?
Yeah, I feel like this metaphor is really breaking down with his voice.
Yeah.
No. Frizz is just a banned server for all like the cheaters.
Ah.
Got him.
These monkeys.
Yeah?
That's racist.
Oh wait, I'm lucky I'm going.
No one was gonna say that.
I think they were
I
actually
wonder where this
monkeys.
leads.
They
Oh,
were.
they probably are.
Why is there
Now
a
go
barrel?
take a picture of that Mickey.
Because,
Why are there barrels here?
because Flynn needs to ride one.
This is his barrel stash.
This is probably where that happened. Or
Where did
they
he
go
hide
to,
those
they go to
barrels
like
at?
a bar.
Same
Like-
place Donkey Kong gets them.
Not that good.
Oh,
For technology,
I see.
but I suppose that's why we have monkeys. And Sonic the Hedgehog. Alright, we're gonna run away because Sonic.
Back. Okay. Oh, now I know that.
It's Sonic, except he's not blue.
You're just gonna ignore all these enemies?
I mean, at this point,
Sora,
I'm
Hey,
gonna
this
Cody.
looks like a good place to cross.
Time for choppy animation number 3.
Yay!
I assume these are all locations from the movie, right? So there's a mine,
I honestly don't remember there being a mine.
there's a dark woods.
It's like 5 frames of animation.
Oh,
Oh man, it's the Rook. With a monkey on it who's being very
Oh,
rude.
this jerk. You can't fight us with a tower. We have Rapunzel on our team. She's sensitive to that.
That's exactly why they're doing it. Meteors, right?
Just summon meteors? What the fuck?
it's Donald.
This man just summoned the gate of Babylon up in here.
That's what Donald does. You wouldn't want to
What's
fight
the
Donald at his
cooldown?
true power.
What's the cooldown on that ability? You can just do that if you want to.
Basically,
I
you
imagine it has
just,
restraint.
basically you take in finish three combos, and then you get to choose a super attack. It seems to be random, but usually it's just the weapon change.
It's like we got Splash Run on Damn.
Damn, Goofy was,
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna prevent myself from doing that for a long time.
Why? Splash Run's so cool.
Here goes.
It's really weird that they're using you as a weapon.
It's just Mario 64.
Like, if an enemy
Everybody-
used that on you, I'd imagine that would be them trying to beat your ass, but apparently your teammates are doing that to you now.
Oh. Okay, now it's a chariot.
Have you not played Sonic Heroes? The power characters literally use their own teammates as boxing gloves and beat the death out of robot.
That's great.
So the boss went from Rook to Knight.
Oh, we gotta go through the whole chess set.
Oh, maybe.
Becomes a clergyman.
Yeah, it becomes a bishop, and then it becomes a pawn.
Well, I guess the pawn is just a monkey.
A heartless would just be a pawn, I guess.
Wait, this is making me question chess now. So like pawns are like supposed to be like the soldiers, but like they get to the end of the board and they become a queen. Like, how does that work?
Because chess is secretly a giant harem fight.
Huh. That makes a lot more sense now.
All the pawns are female, you see.
So they're just fighting to become the first girl, right?
Yeah, fighting to become
Whatever that term is.
That makes sense. Makes so much sense
First
now.
lady?
Yeah.
Oh, we broke a segment. It's a caterpillar horse. Or a Wakor horse. All Wakors are caterpillars, who cares?
Honestly, it's kind of reminding me more of like those dogs that need wheels to move around because their hindquarters are paralyzed.
Yeah, that is kind of like what this is. Use the claw!
Is this a heartless or a nobody, or is it just a weird horse?
It's a heartless. It's a
I-
heartless. It's
yeah.
just a heartless with segmented abilities.
Will you cancel for beating them up?
You're beating up the disabled.
Yeah.
It was
Why must
born
you beat
like
up this
this.
flame
Don't-
horse?
Watch Sora beat up this disabled animal.
It's a heartless.
What a
It
greater
was
good.
born with
That's just
wheels.
kind of what he does.
It didn't need them.
Wow, when
Super jump. Why did you just get super jump? What the hell does that have to do with anything?
I
need that?
don't know. High jump?
But like nothing prompted him to have that. It just randomly said, "Now you have super jump."
Is that
It
making
might
fun of
just
the
be a
fact
level
that he
up
was beating
skill.
up disabled horses?
Okay, so
and, like, getting us to
if you
mock
guys are
them?
really wondering what super jump does,
Yeah, because they can't jump.
that's what it does.
Oh, we're jumping.
Oh, it's a double jump.
Why did you turn
Or-
electric?
Because electricity sent him upward.
Yeah.
It jolted his muscles. That's how he got the jump.
Okay, where am I going?
I don't know.
Here. I don't
Follow
know.
the pulsating wall.
There. Some logical super jumps
Okay.
even.
Here's the right arrow.
Well, we are going right according to the map. Or east, as most people refer to it. Wildflower
I see
Square.
some birds. This way.
I thought you said
Oh.
waste.
Wait.
Yes.
Look.
West.
I must have startled them.
Rapunzel, you're scary. Don't do that to the birds.
I think Rapunzel's found something.
Ah man, look at this hardcore parkour. Ah, so difficult. Ah,
Oh, there they are.
but Paul is such a pro. No! Oh, we're getting the
Slowly.
birds. Okay.
Slowly.
I don't like to do those epic jumps.
Nice
that would be
and
slow.
slow.
Man, I look away for a second.
Oh. Okay,
I
never
mean-
mind.
What the heck are we doing?
Birds couldn't just follow him regardless how fast he's going, because birds can fly really fast.
Well, but it's It's not can they keep up, it's
Please don't
do they
fly
want to stay with
away.
him if he moves so fast.
Yeah, they'll get scared off and they'll fly away.
I've never seen a
Brought you a
bird like
bird.
you.
Here, you can eat it.
We
It's
have
an
never seen a
Eastern
human like
bird.
Listen.
This is the part where she sings and they blow up, right?
No.
That's DreamWorks, sir.
completely different.
Oh,
I can't wait for Sora to go to the Shrek world. If only.
Somebody once told me.
that would be great.
I think somebody made a video about like if DreamWorks characters could clear Kingdom Hearts.
What do you think the Shrek Keyblade would be?
Swamp King. Probably was.
Thinking like
called.
an onion.
The thing at the end would just be Shrek's ear. And it would just have earwax. Flammable earwax, mind you.
The Shrek World Keyblade would be the
Oh
Dawn
my
Key.
gosh.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
that's good.
That's perfect.
Watch more Farquaad's Heartless be like a
This is
titan
amazing.
with like muscles everywhere.
It just to compensate.
Becomes like
Yeah.
Shadow of the Colossus. You have to scale this thing.
Well, you'll be riding dragons, so it'll be fine.
Wow.
I
The
just knew
city
the
of
outside world would be
Corona.
full of amazing things.
When did this game come out? 2019?
2019.
And you have
2020.
to find
Yeah.
them. Thank you.
That's crazy.
Well,
The bad
Yeah.
timing, wasn't it?
perhaps. Rapunzel's Island's gonna return to your stock?
Yeah,
Oh, I guess 'cause
unfortunately,
she's not-
after
she's not
this,
part of
she
your
is no
party
longer
anymore.
able to be a party member.
Lame.
And probably never will be again unless they adapt the animated series.
Dang.
Imagine if they did the Earthbound method where the character just keeps your items when they go away.
Or, when Aerith dies.
Rapunzel sure looks happy.
Well,
When do
her
we get to
dream's
see
gonna
Lady
come
Gothel
true.
die?
They're sending the lanterns up after dark.
Cool. We don't want to miss that.
Well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to stay for a while. 'Cause it's like middle of the day. The Kingdom.
Wow.
Thoroughfare.
Sure is a busy place.
Oh, we actually have a bustling town here.
Hey,
Poopo,
is that a
poopo.
plaza up at the end of the street?
Bunch of stuff. Keyblades. And we can upgrade. Favorite deputy.
It's called the favorite deputy.
Yep.
As it should be.
You're my favorite deputy.
Yeah, so this is... Yeah,
An
some of the
invisible
characters
wall,
actually
yes.
say some pretty interesting stuff, actually.
Oh, I think they're having a festival.
I mean, what do you think the lanterns were for, Goofy?
I bet we'll find
Just
some
because.
ingredients around here.
So anyway,
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna rob all these
we just
people
stole
now.
some pumpkins from someone.
Nice food.
Oh yeah,
Uh-oh.
that's a thing you can do.
Nice.
Man, so much robbery.
I mean,
We got
Sora
a game.
is the sidekick currently to a thief, so...
Yeah. Stole the zucchini.
I mean, you are the apprentice of a thief.
Tomatoes.
Just stealing things, breaking stuff.
He didn't do this when he was with Aladdin.
I mean, there wasn't really much around to steal at the time.
Well, that's Aladdin's fault. Well, at least Donald
What?
points it out.
Let's see.
Oh, there it is.
Nice picture,
Fuck off.
Sora.
Just fuck up. That counts.
Apparently!
At least he points it out.
If Donald
Like-
says so.
Well, because usually it was like the same like general size and like shape, you know,
Well,
like
we just saw
engraving or whatever.
We just saw the 3 round rocks earlier that made his face. We've probably seen a few
Your
other.
favorite mechanic, I know.
That's like anything that's vaguely that shape. That's bullshit.
Hey man, Mickey's a narcissist, so.
Just take a picture of any 3 circles.
That's why I said
reminds me of how people see loss and everything.
Oh god, I hate that.
This is gonna drive people mad. Like, is there actually a Mickey thing there, or am I just seeing bullshit because I've been conditioned to?
Hey, if a line's on the brick wall.
What's that funny shape over there?
Any time for Sword
It turns out that the whole river channel is shaped like Mickey's head.
They're looking at some. There's a funny shape.
Oh, yes, fallen, die, drown.
Would that kill you?
Probably not. He probably tread water.
A lucky emblem.
Oh look, another one. You see, that's what I mean. Like that.
Yeah, that one's kind of obvious. 35 emblems.
I can't wait when we get to the Star Wars world and we're on Tatooine and the 2 moons line up in such a way that it makes a lucky emblem.
But only if you look at it from the right angle.
Yeah, because you need the 3rd circle, which I haven't made up yet. Maybe the Death Star.
Well,
maybe that'll be it.
Well, I was going to assume it'd be like Luke's house.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like a hut.
That could work. That could work. Yeah, you have to angle it just right.
This is reminding me of Super Mario Sunshine, where in Pianta Village, or I think it's called Pianta Village, if you square at the moon on a certain location, it will give you a blue coin, and if you squirt the sun while at a certain location, you'll get a secret shine.
Oh yeah, that was like one of the worst ones to find. I had to use a guide to get those guys.
Yeah, because why would you do that? It's also like the only area in the game, I'm pretty sure, that doesn't have like the traditional secret areas where you're without blood. Besides technically the 3rd mission, which doesn't count. Or no, actually there was a secret area underneath the map, but they didn't have 2. So they just like squirt the sun. It makes sense. And it doesn't matter except for completion.
It took me a really long time to figure out you could go to that one world in Sunshine by looking at the sun in that column.
Did you ever play Mario 64 before that?
You know what? No.
That would make sense.
I mean, I saw people play it, but I never owned it until later in life.
Right, I think that is enough for tonight.
Probably.
Sounds like a good plan.
Thank you all again for coming, and we'll see you all next time, where we will be finishing up the Kingdom of Corona.
Bye. Wonderful. Take care, everybody.
See ya.
It's spicy for you?